Who doesn't love a good before and after video? Stay tuned for this awesome before and after video. Guys, it's been a while since I did a before and after video. So the last before and after I did was of 2650 Leafy Lane. It's a rental property that I bought. This time it's a listing that I took over from another agent. So it was on the market for just over 5 months. And one of the things I noticed right away as I was sort of first analyzing the property was the photos were not professionally taken. I think that that's such an easy fix, that if you have an agent that really takes the time and the care into the photography and the videography, I think that matters. And then some staging and things that are inexpensive but that really matter when selling a property. So what I did is I sat down with the owners and we kind of went through like what I would do and what I charge based on what I do. And one of those, of course, is professional photography, but we also take it a step further. We do videos like this. You can go in the playlist and see the last video I did of this property when we first listed it. The address is 1279 Donna Way in Nokomis, Florida. And by the way, if you're wondering where Nokomis, Florida is, it's on the west coast of Florida, of course, and it's Sarasota, Osprey, Nokomis, Venice. So we're in Nokomis. I'll show you the map here. But the important thing is to hire someone that has no involvement. Sometimes being involved in the parties makes it just more of a challenge. So having an arm's length realtor on your side can really be beneficial in terms of getting you that high price and bottom line high net for you. And one of the ways that you get that higher price and the higher net is through the staging, through the photography. Obviously pricing really matters. As we sit here filming toward the middle of December 2023, this is a very price sensitive market. I think I've talked to a few different people today alone about pricing. One has an agent already, one is looking to sell, and they want these higher prices, but what is the agent doing to get those higher prices? So, I mean, it all starts with the photography and staging. And then once that's done, it's done. And once that groundwork is set for the sellers, it's really a matter of course, then us taking that way further and doing all the marketing. But the point is, I love a good before and after video. And so I wanted to show you the before and after of what it was before we listed it and then how it looked after. So, all right, so when you're walking into the property and when you're looking online, the first impressions are really important. So when you're walking into the property, you'll notice that the photos were probably taken from an iPhone, not what we want. They don't show up bright and clear and all of that stuff. So, and also decluttering. I mean, all we really did with this property is we took some things off the walls. They did just some paint touch-ups. I moved pillows around. We kind of cleaned mirrors. I mean, just like the littlest things that I'm happy to do because I want to put my name on it. And when my name is on it, know that we're putting out a really high quality, the best that we can make this look product. And in the end, that just helps our sellers' bottom line, right? So when you walk through the property, you see that it's brighter. You see it looks more open. And it wasn't cluttered before, but there's just so many things that when a buyer is looking at a property, you don't want them to look at the things. You want them to look at the layout. You want them to look at, is this room big enough? Can I picture myself living here? And, when there's too many things that they're looking at other than the floor plan or other than the view, the location, it's a distraction. And so when you take all that away, you want them to come and see the home, right? The point is we want showings. And once they do come in the home, you want them to stay. And those photos and that staging will really help in that end and in that effort. So when they come and look at the home, you want them to sit on the couch. You want them to walk the property. You want them to take a tour around the neighborhood when they're done and really feel like they're moving themselves into this home. And so if they can't even look past the photography, how are you going to get them to the home, right? So it just takes a little bit of extra time, a little bit of extra sweat equity, you know, conversations with the seller. Sometimes they don't want to take their family photos, and I know how hard that is. So we just work through that with them, and really, because it's not supposed to be an emotional endeavor on the agent side. And for me, it's arm's length, just trying to get the job done, be the professional, be your point of contact, your advisor on this, and really fight for you at the end of the day on the sale. So when we get an offer, we can highlight all these things on your behalf. So I hope you found that little before and after video helpful. And if you have any questions about the market here or how I can help you stage and properly position your property, if you're considering selling, I would love to hear from you. I do work in a really large area, all the way from Anna Maria, Bradenton area, Lakewood Ranch, the mainland of Sarasota, all the mainland of Sarasota. It's a very large area, down into Longboat Key, all the barrier islands, all the way down to Siesta Key as you make your way south onto Manasota Key, and sort of everything in between to from Englewood, Venice, Osprey, Nokomis. So I want to hear from you, and I would love your calls, your messages. Thank you again for subscribing, liking, commenting. It's really noticed and it's really appreciated. And thank you for all of 2023 and prior for the people that have been watching and regularly commenting. Just know it doesn't go unnoticed. And I'm probably going to miss you, but happy holidays and all that good stuff. I hope that 2024 brings on only the best of the best for you. Call me anytime, 941-544-7690.